Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup declutter video because it is a brand new year. It is now 2018 and I wanted to start off by cleaning out my makeup collection because it's kind of gotten a little bit crazy over the past year, or at least since I did this video last, and so I wanted to go through each product and just kind of take away the things that I don't use anymore and give those away to someone, like some of my friends or something like that, and just kind of start fresh in the new year with only makeup that I really love. This right here is my makeup drawer. This is my everyday makeup drawer, I guess you could call it. And this is how everything's set up. So I have my powders over here, my primers, my concealers, my foundations, brow products, lash products, mascaras, and these are kind of like odds and ends. And these are, I don't know, I guess these kind of pots that you can fit in this one easily. So I'm gonna go through all of these quickly and kind of show you guys what I'm getting rid of and kind of telling you why I'm getting rid of it. So I'm just gonna get right into this video. I'm first gonna start off with this big one because it's probably the biggest one we're gonna have to get through today. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the first acrylic organizer I'm going to be going through. I don't think I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of these, but I'm just going to go through them and sort them out. Okay, so these are all the products, and the ones that I'm going to get rid of first are the ones that I definitely want to keep, and I'm going to put those back into the container. Okay, so now these are the products that I've decluttered from my bin. So I have this Mineral Difference highlighter that I'm going to get rid of. This was probably my first highlighter that I've ever bought. And I think that it kind of compares to the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. So I'm gonna keep the Pure Nude highlighter because I also use this as a setting powder and pass this on to someone else. This Lumi Cushion foundation is getting pretty old and it's probably dried up by now. So I'm gonna get rid of that. This Laura Mercier bronzer is a little bit too orange for my skin tone, so I'm gonna get rid of that as well. This H&M blush I used a ton back in the day, but I haven't reached for it recently, so I'm gonna pass this on to someone else who will use it. Same goes for this Kiko blush. It's really pretty, got the 3 tones in there, but I just don't use it anymore, so I'm gonna pass this along. This, I honestly don't know why it's in here. I think it's a Makeup Forever high definition blush, so this is a cream blush. I'm just never gonna use this, so I'm just gonna toss this. And this is the NARS blush that I got for being a VIP Rouge. I just think it's too dark for my skin tone, so I'm gonna pass this one along too. So here's the container now that it's decluttered. I'm gonna quickly put it back in order. Honestly, I'm just having trouble reorganizing this right now, but it'll be good for now. I have all of my products that I use every single day. These for my bronzer, my highlight, my powder, my blush right here in this stack. And then I have a bunch of blushes right here. This is a little highlighter. Then powders here, bronzer, and more highlighters. So it's kind of a mismatch, but I did get rid of 6 products, so I'm happy that it's decluttered and it looks a lot nicer now. So this is now my primer organizer, and I'm just gonna lay them out and kind of show you guys which ones I have, and then I'm gonna go ahead and declutter those. Okay, so I went through my primers and I have these left over. This Glossier primer isn't my favorite. In fact, it doesn't really moisturize my skin too much. But I did hear that a lot of people love using it in their skincare routine, so I'm going to put this in my bathroom and try and use it there. Just because as a primer, it's basically useless for me. This one is basically completely empty. This is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, so I'm gonna toss that. This one is a sample I got from Nordstrom. I don't even remember what this is, so this is going. This is another sample, and I'm not gonna use it, so I'm just gonna toss it. And this is a Makeup Forever smoothing primer. So I used to really like this primer when I had really big pores and really oily skin, but now I tend to go for the hydrating primers, so I just haven't found use for this. I may keep it just to use in the summertime, but I don't even think I'm gonna use it. I think I might just toss it because or pass it on to someone who has big pores and can use this. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this. So I got rid of all 5 of these products, and yeah, now we'll move on. Oh, and this is what my primer organizer looks like after I kind of did all the decluttering. It looks so much better, and I can focus on the products I really love. Next, we'll move on to my concealers. I have a ton in here, and it's just getting really powdery and gross in here. So I'm going to lay them out and then declutter them. Okay, so this is a disaster. But anyways, I'm going to put aside the ones that I really like and use all the time, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so these are all the concealers I'm going to get rid of. Honestly, this drawer is a mess. I'm going to get rid of both of these Rimmel concealers. They're so old and I just never use them anymore, so these are going. This ColourPop concealer, oh gosh, that's so messy. This ColourPop concealer is just not, I don't love it. I feel like I should give it another go, but if I don't love it, I'm gonna give it to my sister because she loves concealers and things like that, so maybe she'll like it a little bit better than I do. So I guess I'll try it one more time just to make sure that I don't like it, and then I'll pass it on to her. This NYX Wonder Stick is so old. It's like a cream contour stick, and it's nasty. I'm gonna toss it. Actually, this Maybelline Dream Lumi concealer isn't that bad. I kind of like it for highlighting. I'm gonna keep this. And these are eye pencils. I don't know why I keep them in this. I don't have anything else like this, so I'll just keep them in my concealer drawer. I don't really use them that often. Maybe I'll give them away. Yeah, I'm gonna pass these along to someone else who will use them. I just never use them. So altogether, I'm getting rid of 5 products in this category. It's not really all concealers, but I'm just gonna give them away to someone who will use these products. And now this is what my concealer container looks like. So much more clean, and now I can pick out my concealers much easier than I was before. All of these containers are so messy. Okay, I don't know why this is in here. So these are my foundations. This is my Too Faced foundation, Born This Way. I just got this, I'm gonna keep this. I just repurchased the Infallible Pro Glow. This was a sample that I do like because it's a really big doe foot applicator. I'm gonna keep that. And I'm probably gonna keep this. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Balance, I don't know, foundation stick. And this is pretty good. It's a little bit drying. I shouldn't say drying, it's drying compared to these dewy foundations, but I'm gonna keep it because it may come in handy in the summertime. So I'm not getting rid of any of my foundations. Okay, now onto brow products. I'm gonna lay them all out and kind of go from there. Okay, so these are the 3 brow products that are left behind. This is like, I don't know, a measuring stick. I think it's pretty useless. I'm just gonna toss it. This is a brow gel from Benefit. I just bought the full size of it, so I'm gonna toss this old one just because it's kind of getting gross in there. Yeah, it's really gross. So I'm just gonna start using the new one and toss this one. And then this is my ABH Brow Definer. I honestly, I do not like these anymore. I just don't. So after I'm finished using this product up, I'm going to toss it and never get a new one. Now for mascaras, I'm going to lay them all out flat and then toss the ones that I no longer use. Okay, so these are the mascaras that I'm hesitant about. I am for sure getting rid of all of these. This one is old, I never use it. This one, I've fallen out of love with the Benefit They're Real. This is a colored mascara by Kiko. I've had it for too long. Same with the Roller Lash, too long. The Makeup Forever Extensive Lash, I don't like the wand to it. It doesn't do anything, and the product doesn't get on the entire brush, so that's annoying. This Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced is old. The only thing that I'm hesitant about is these 2 Clinique High Impact mascaras. I know I had one for a really long time, and then I got a new one in like a little package, and I just don't know which one's the new and which one's the old. Like, I can't tell. So I'm gonna keep them both and try and figure it out. and then I'll just toss whichever one I feel like is older. So I am gonna get rid of these 6 mascaras. I think that that's a really good declutter. And now these are the mascaras that are left behind. Some of them I haven't tried yet. Some of them are like my holy grails. So I'm just gonna keep these and kind of go from there, because I do have so many more mascaras in my collection. I just haven't opened them yet. So these are the ones that are open, and when I get rid of a mascara, I will try out a new one, I guess. So next we're moving on to this random drawer of like highlighters and things like that. I'm just gonna go through and kind of clean them out. These are the products that I'm left with after that declutter. These are a really nice hydrating oil, and so I'm gonna put these in my bathroom because that's when I would use it versus during my makeup routine. So I'm gonna move these over to there. This Rose Quartz ColourPop highlighter is not my favorite. I never see myself using it, but it's a really affordable product, and I think that I can find someone who will really appreciate it. This is a Kiko highlighter. I just honestly forgot I had it in my collection. This is in the shade 01. It's Glow Fusion Powder Highlight. I'm gonna find someone who will like this because I literally have barely used it. And then this is a Too Faced highlighter, if I can get it open. This is just, I don't know, I'm probably never gonna use this again. So I'm just gonna toss this and pass it on to someone else who will like it. And now this is what my highlighter section looks like, and I'm really happy with it. It looks so much better. Alrighty, so this little guy is kind of a nuisance to me. I find it really annoying because I have so many products in here that are just, I never use. So this is a MAC lip balm. I used this in my Project Pan from last year. As you can see, I hit a lot of pan, but I'm just not using it. So I'm gonna get rid of this. These 2 concealers I'm gonna continue to use. This one is another MAC lip balm. I'm gonna toss it, like it's so old. And then these 2 eyeshadows from MAC I never use. I think I might use Bloom just because it's a good to set my, honestly I should just get rid of them. I'm gonna get rid of them and use them for like back to MAC or something so I can get a different product for these 2. So in that little container alone, I'm getting rid of 4 products, 2 eyeshadows and 2 lip balms, and then I'm left with these 2 products in this container, which is pretty good because now I have more space in here. And so now this is my very last container for my everyday makeup drawer. I'm gonna lay out all of these. They're kind of mismatched products, so I'm gonna lay them out and just kind of see what we can get rid of. Okay, so this is what I'm left with in that little random container. I have a bunch of, these are the Too Faced. This one's the eyeshadow primer. I don't like it, it's too liquidy. This is their face primer. I'm pretty sure I do have the big size of this, but I'm pretty sure this is done. So I'm gonna toss these ones, and then, or actually I'm gonna pass on the shadow insurance just because someone else will use it, and then toss the primer because it's basically empty. This is their little spray, and I don't know, like there's literally nothing in here. I may just use it up and then toss it. This is lash glue. I never wear lashes. If you guys know me, I just always pack on the mascara. I just find it way easier. So I'm gonna toss this, or I don't think it's sanitary to give someone. So I'm just gonna toss it. Both of these, honestly, I don't even know what they are. I'm just gonna toss them. They're just like little samples of things. Maybe I'll give them to my mom. And then these are more samples. I'm not gonna use this. This is like the same as this primer, so maybe I'll keep that. This is Burberry. I feel like I should use it, so maybe I'll keep both of these and put them in my primer drawer. So these are all the products I'm getting rid of. And this is the final product of what the container looks like after I did the declutter. Okay guys, so this is my final product of my everyday makeup drawer. I got rid of so many products and I'm so glad of the way it turned out. So I have all of the products that I love right in front of me every day. Okay, so these are all of the products that I decluttered out of my everyday makeup drawer. Some of them are just really old and some of them I just don't love anymore. So I'm gonna be passing them along. Other ones I'm gonna kind of repurpose, like this Glossier one. But other than that, I'm getting rid of all of these. And yeah, I feel really good about getting rid of them. Like, these products I just didn't really use anymore, and I think that someone else can love them way more than I love them right now, and yeah, that'll make me really happy when I pass them on. So thank you guys so much for watching my declutter video. I feel so much better, and I really recommend that you guys do this to your makeup collection as well, because it just makes you feel so good and fresh for the new year, and you're not carrying over products that you don't like, and you can kind of start fresh. So that is what I'm gonna leave you with today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!